So we started moving into the ice fall.
So tell us a little bit about the climb, from the base camp. You were already there at the base camp 2 months earlier, right, before the climb. What was the process? What did you all do from that time to the climb itself?
Right. We reached base camp on the 26th March.
Okay.
And that was the first time I'm actually stepping into base camp. Right. It was like the biggest quarry in the world. It's full of rocks. Quarry, yeah. Full of rocks. The whole place was full of rocks, boulders,
Wow.
ice and snow. Nothing else. All right. There's no life. It's just barren. So we had to level the rocks to pitch our tents. And then we get ourselves, we need to start living at the base camp. There were many other climbers from other countries as well at the base camp. So everyone, some came after us, some were already there when we reached the base camp. So it was kind of an acclimatization process. So we need to get used to the environment and the altitude. So we had to recheck all the items that we had carried to the base camp. We used about 70 odd porters, 100 odd porters, and about 70 yaks to transport the entire equipment and food stuff to the base camp. So there was a huge kitchen tent, dining tent, and other smaller tents for the climbers. So it was two person to a tent. So we need to level the ground because it's very rocky. So we need to level the ground to pitch our tents, to find a spot and pitch our tents. And then we were just walking about. We were walking about, climbing the little hills around the base camp just to acclimatize. So after the following day, so we started moving into the ice fall. Ice fall is one of the most dangerous section that is situated between the base camp and Camp 1. So it is loose ice boulders that is actually tumbling down a steep slope from a higher ground.
Right.
So one has to maneuver through these ice blocks safely to get up to Camp 1. See, so we were training, we were climbing. There were aluminum ladders fixed across the ice cracks. We call it the crevasse. All right, across the crevasse, and we were training how to cross the ice ladders, the aluminum ladders. There were many aluminum ladders fixed, okay, by a team called the Icefall Doctors.
Right.
If you've read about the Icefall Doctors, this is a company from UK, but they use mostly Nepali Sherpas to establish a route through the icefall. Right. Otherwise, there is no route because these are all like huge blocks of ice. So they need to establish a route from base camp to Camp 1 into the through the icefall. So some cracks are just too wide for us to jump over. So they need to fix ladders, to cross over. Some ladders are vertical, some ladders are horizontal, but there are many ladders.